What up? What up? Back for a week 6 recap of this best ball tournament. Remember, on Patreon, 420crew.com, that's where you go get everything, because now I'm not only breaking down the highest weekly scores, we're breaking down the season undefeated teams, and it's all ranked based on season score. So go check that out. That's on Patreon, 420crew.com, and download the Patreon app so you get all the updates. And here we go. All right, we always break down the top 72. That is the top 2%. And look at these scores, insane compared to previous weeks. We didn't even get over 400 with the lowest scores here. And Bear, 387 out of the Lethal Weapon 2 division, number 287. Number 71, K2 Pinson, 387 and some change. And this is out of the number 25 Varsity Blues division. Dale does 389 and some change out of the number 24 Blood In, Blood Out division. We got to look at this. I mean, all of the ones that were probably, I would say maybe when we started getting into the 30s, like then we got into April. But all these ones that are in the 20s or the teens, those are for sure teams that were drafted in March of this year. So shout out. We got to go way back for those.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
All right, number 69 ranked.
69, dudes!
That's Gronky Kong, 390 and some change out of the number 18 Full House division. D. Lincoln, number 68 out of the Remember the Titans division, 390 and some change. Zip Him Up Darren, 390 and some change out of the U.S. Marshals division, number 246. And Armani out of the number 73 Beverly Hills Ninja division, 390 and some change. Minnesota Mike, MN Digger out of the 102 division, 391 and some change. JG NG out of the Hey Arnold division, the number 6 division, 391 and some change. Brown on the list, Brown 11B, that is 391 and some change out of the number 93 Catholics and Convicts division. That was when we did our 30 for 30 little run of the tournament. D. Lincoln on again, 392 and some change out of the number 53 Grandma's Boy division. Hey, Brian on the list. I think Brian only has a couple teams in this tournament. This one killed it this week, 392 and some change out of the number 175 Kill Bill Volume 1 division. Now, here we go to the top 60. Oh, yeah. And it starts off repeat offender K2 Pinson, 393 and some change out of the number 54 Fast and the Furious division. I'm wearing my Levi's out of the number 4 division, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, and ranked 59, 393 and some change. J.S. Myers, 394 and some change out of the 264 American Reunion division. CJ Cole, 394 and some change out of the number 250 division. That is The Rock. Number 56, Hawk Fan, 1212, 395 and some change out of the number 275 Man on the Moon division. Number 55. 55! We got Hollywood Cole, 396 and some change out of the number 7 Family Matters division. Number 54 is Crispy out of the number 49 Goodfellas division, 396 and some change. T. Swain, 396 and some change out of the number 205 Batman and Robin division. T. Mill, 396 and some change out of the number 51 Flintstones division. Wolverines, 396 and some change out of the number 20, the Saved by the Bell division. Here we go with the top 50. Lassie Long, 397 and some change. The Man in the Iron Mask division. That's number 278. Metskins, also 397 and some change. 135 out of the number 135, the Halloween division. Here we go. Top 48. Who will be there? J.S. Myers, 397 and some change out of the number 280 Players Club division. Armani, 398 and some change out of the number 113 Rocky 2 division. Brucus, 398 and some change out of the number 251, 7 division, the movie 7. Drake, 399 out of the number 276 Wedding Singers division, ranked 45 on the week. K2 Pinson, repeat offender, 399 some change out of the number 48 Batman division. Armani, 399 some change out of the number 124 Rocky 4 division. D Lincoln starts the squads at 400. So we only had 42 teams this week out of 3,600 that hit over 400 points. Like, that's how bad of a week it was for scoring and injuries and all that. D Lincoln out of the 117 Rudy division, 453. 400.53. YNW Schmelly, shout out to Sam, 400.71, one out of the 130, the wrestler division. 401 and some change, Minnesota Mike out of the 259 Big Daddy division. Nate 47.47, 402 and some change out of the 296 Rush Hour division. Hey, I made the list. Hey, and look, back-to-back squads here. 402 and some change out of the Next Friday division. And then 402 and some change out of the Cruel Intentions division. That was the 38 and 37 ranked squads. And that was this guy. Okay. Top 36, J.S. Myers, repeat offender out of the 297 Rush Hour 2 division, 403 and some change. Zip him up, Darren, 404 and some change out of the number 160 Rounders division. Yardzilla, 404 and some change out of the number 10 Pineapple Express division. Brown 11B, repeat offender, 405 and some change out of the number 203 Batman Returns division. Phil, ranked 32nd on the week, 405 and some change out of the number 134 Nightmare on Elm Street division. Hawk Fan, 1212, repeat offender, 405 and some change out of the number 52 Rugrats division. T Mill, cracking the top 30. This begins the top 30. Here we go. 405 and some change out of the number 42 Sopranos division. Zip him up, Darren, 405 and some change out of the number 37 NFC division. Ranked 28th, TJ, 405 and some change out of the number 100 Sayout division. Mud Puddle Huddle, 406 and some change out of the Lords of Dogtown division. And Phil, repeat offender, even just on this group of 12, 406 and some change out of the number 56 X-Men division. And top 25, Hollywood Cole, 406 and some change out of the Matrix division. Here we go with the top 24. Who is on there? J.S. Myers, repeat offender, 408 and some change out of the Deep Blue Sea division, number 268. K Faz, 409 and some change out of the number 269 division.
69, dudes!
That's Detroit Rock City. And T Mill, repeat offender, 410 and some change out of the 116 Cool Runnings division. Armani, repeat offender, 410 and some change out of the number 72 Surf Ninjas division. Gronky Kong, a repeat offender, 410 and some change. 184 is the division number, and it's a 6 cents. J.S. Myers, 412 and some change out of the number 227 Jurassic Park The Lost World division. 413 and some change, repeat offender, Brown 11B out of the number 88 division, straight out of LA, another one of our 30 for 30s. Number 17, Beyond Beyondo, 415 and some change out of the number 230 Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom division. Number 16, Zoo Crew, 417 and some change out of the number 5 Half Baked division. Repeat offender, Brown 11B, 417 and some change out of the number 70 Dodgeball division. Gronky Kong, repeat offender. It's all repeat offenders at the top here. 420 and some change out of the number 84 Winning Time. And YNW Schmelly, that's our homie Sam, 420.20 out of the number 140 The Shining division. Top 12. Let's see if it's all repeat offenders here, or if we have somebody in here who has not been mentioned so far. And Brolic Bullies, 422 out of the Deuce Bigelow European Gigolo, number 274. I don't think he was on this list before. Same as What the Fuck Vanilla Face, 707, 422 and some change out of the number 46 division. That's the Jurassic Park division. Pretty sure first time on the list here today. Brown 11B, repeat offender out of the Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey division, 423 and some change. Net, first time on the list today, 426 and some change out of the number 270 into Deep division. J.S. Myers, repeat offender and back-to-back on this list. 430 is his first one here, the ranked 8th, 288, Lethal Weapon 3. And then ranked 7th, J.S. Myers again, 434 and some change out of the 208 Dark Knight Rises division. And What the Fuck Vanilla Face. Yeah, I don't think he was on it before the top 12, but he's on here again, 434 and some change out of the number 23 How High division. Ghost Monkey, 420. I don't think he made the list today, but look at this, top 5, 440 and some change out of the number 201 8 Mile division. Beyond Beyondo, repeat offender, 440 and some change out of the True Romance division. That's number 174. Number 3, repeat offender, K2 Pinson, 444 and some change out of the number 61 Little Giants division. Ken RRT, first time on the list today, and he comes in second, 446 and some change out of the number 90 Chasing Tyson division. And the big dog on the week is Brucus, 462 and some change out of the number 137 Beetlejuice division. Yes, I said it, the Beetlejuice division. Oh no, that's twice. One more time. Out of the Beetlejuice division. Yes. Woo. 462 and some change. Way lower in scoring as a whole this week. I mean, we only had 42 teams that made it over 400. So that is a little bit crazy. But let's shout out the peeps who hit multiple times on this list and 2 times on the list. That's myself and YWN Schmelly. That is Sam. What the Fuck Vanilla Face was on there twice. Gronky Kong 3 times. D Lincoln 3 times. Armani 3 times. Zip Him Up Darren 3 times. Hawkfan 1212 4 times. K2 Pinson 5 times. T Mill 5 times. Brown 11B, who led the last couple weeks, second place 6 times. And with the most amount of teams in the top 2% this week, J.S. Myers, 7 out of the top 72 teams were his this week. Whoo, that's big time right there. All right, guys. Yes, we made it all the way to the end. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and don't forget, get over on Patreon, 420crew.com, so you can go see who's leading the tournament for the year as an undefeated team and where you are ranked as an undefeated team based on points, because from last week to this week there were some people that fell off, and you want to make sure that that's not you. So go get over there, 420crew.com, and we'll see you for the next video.
This is for all you people out there that drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR. Paper cut, he goes ouch, and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye and my star's on the IR. Ate too much Taco Bell and he's back on the IR. Well, that one I understand. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. Stepped on 2 Legos, now he's on the IR. Wi-Fi went out and he's back on IR. Too much Call of Duty, Kyler's on the IR. Got a locker room wedgie, another trip to the IR. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single